Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd and welcome back to episode 8 of our Miami Dolphins Owner Mode series. And I just wanted to start things off with Brent Grimes. Like I said last episode, he ended up going out with a pectoral tear. He's out for the season. So I just went ahead and put him on IR. Go ahead and just deactivate him for the season. Go ahead and pick up another player. And the player we picked up was Rasheem Mathis. Not really looking forward to him playing big minutes. I end up putting him at the 4th spot on the depth chart. As you see, our cornerback depth chart right here. I promoted Jamar Taylor, the rookie, to our number 1 cornerback over Richard Marshall. He's been just showing me a lot of greatness and just things like that. I really like the way he's been playing so far this season. So I wanted to at least give him a chance as our number 1 primary cornerback. And as for the game, you see us taking on the 3-1 Baltimore Ravens. And early on, they tried to give it to Ray Rice on the 1-yard carry. The next play of the game, in under center, they're going to go ahead and throw an interception to Rashard Jones. He's coming up with the big-time interception. He's been playing great as of late, too. Probably one of our best defenders. Him and Donnell Ellerby have been putting in a lot of work on our offense. So after the turnover, you see the Dolphins trying to get something going. They end up losing 2 yards on that play by Tannehill. Then he's going to end up coming back and throwing an interception. And this is going to be returned down to about the 21-yard line. And that's not a way you want to get the game started, especially after causing a turnover to turn over yourself. But you see the Ravens right here getting the pass drop. They're coming back now on 3rd and 5. They're in shotgun. Flacco's going to drop back to try to find Torrey Smith, but he cannot come down with the catch. So the Dolphins get the ball right back. So now on 3rd and 7, Tannehill's trying to find his man Brandon Gibson up the middle, but this is going to be intercepted again, and now that is 2 interceptions already in the first quarter. We only played about 4 minutes into the game, and that's 2 interceptions. Now the Ravens have the football on the Dolphin side of the ball, so they're trying to at least get a field goal out of this. You see Flacco on 3rd and 5 fading away. He's going to find Jacoby Jones, and he's going to go to about the 17-yard line. They are now in the red zone. 2nd and 7. Flacco's going to look. He's going to try to find his man on the out route. But Rashard Jones comes up with another interception. That is his 2nd interception already in the ball game. And that's going to give the Dolphins a little bit of life. But they can't do anything at all with the turnover. So the Ravens get the ball right back. You see Cole and Misi coming up with the tackle for a loss. So now 3rd and 10. They try to find Jacoby Jones. He ends up dropping the ball. They're going to be forced to punt the football. 2nd and 7. You see it's finally getting a completion to Mike Wallace. He's getting down about a couple inches short of the first down, but we're going to give it to Lamar Miller the next play. He's going to get just enough for a first down. But 3rd and 11, we're trying to convert. You see us coming out in the shotgun 4 wide. We're going to try to throw it to Mike Wallace, but he ends up dropping the football, trying to get his 2nd foot in bounds. Now we're going to be forced to punt the ball. Now the Ravens pretty much coming out their own end zone. They're going to find Jacoby Jones on the big 3rd down. They're going to convert. So now it's going to end up forcing the 3rd and 5 later on in the drive. They're going to try to convert once again. You're going to see Dennis Pitta getting the football, but he's going to be tackled short. And they're going to be forced to punt it. But the Dolphins went 3 and out again. So the Ravens get the football right back. But this time they're going to connect on the receiver on the seam route. And he's going to go down to the 1-yard line. As now it's going to be 1st and goal after they finally crack through our defense. And now they're going to find tight end Dennis Pitta. He's coming up with the big-time touchdown for the Ravens. And now they're going to take a 7-0 lead in about the middle of the 2nd quarter. So the Dolphins trying to answer back. They're going to hand off to Lamar Miller on 1st and 10. He's going to get a gain of about 6. But you see right there, Ole at that point, 11 yards off of 8 carries. Then he ends up losing 3 yards at this point. So our rushing attack has been pretty much non-existent. Ryan Tannehill on 3rd down ends up getting a sack as there was just nobody open. That was just a coverage sack completely. But the Ravens end up getting the football. And look at this run by Ray Rice. He has the spin move, gets 2 defenders, and he's going to take this all the way down to the 7-yard line. And that's going to give the Ravens the football inside the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and goal. Flacco's going to look. He's going to find his man on the corner route, but Torrey Smith is unable to get his feet inbounds, and that's going to be ruled incomplete. Now 3rd and goal. We're trying to get a huge stop. We're going zone, but Jacoby Jones is going to sit right down in the open spot as he was all by himself. And the Baltimore Ravens are now going to take a 14-0 lead in the 2nd quarter of this ball game. the Miami Dolphins now, they really need to get something going. You see right there, Mike Wallace can now hold on to the difficult catch as he ends up dropping the football. Now on 2nd and 10, we go with the slip screen, and Lamar Miller has nowhere to go. He ends up losing the yard. Now on 3rd and 11, we're just trying to play a time management game, make him use a timeout. So we go ahead and give it to Daniel Thomas. He makes him use the timeout, almost getting the first down, however. So now Joe Flacco has 1:25 to try to go down and get some type of point. So they're in full 2-minute drill mode right now. And you see Dennis Pitta coming up with the huge catch. He's bringing it down into the Dolphin territory. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Flacco's going to find Dennis Pitta once again, and he's going to get the first down and get out of bounds. 2nd and inches, he did not get the first down, but he's able to get out of bounds. And this play right here, they're going to throw it deep, but Jamar Taylor almost intercepts the football, ends up batting it down. Now it's going to be 3rd and inches. Right here, they're going to get the first down. It's going to be Ross coming up with the nice catch, and it's going to set up this field goal. And your Baltimore Ravens are going to take a 17-0 lead in the halftime. And something I wanted to point out, -9 passing yards. I've never won a whole half going negatives in the passing category before, so that's a first. But so going 3 and out in the second half, second possession, you see Flacco right here. I don't know what he decided to do, but he finds Will Davis, the rookie cornerback out of Utah State, and he is going to take this to the crib. That's going to be our first touchdown of the ball game, as the Miami Dolphins finally get on the board, and they're going to bring this to a 17-7 game. So now it's a 10-point game. It makes things a little bit more interesting. So you see right here, they're going to give it to Ray Rice, and he's going to get laid out. Rashard Jones is pretty much everywhere this ball game. He comes up with a nice hit. Joe Flacco's going to drop back, but this is going to fall incomplete as Jacoby Jones can't hold on to the football. They're going to be forced to have to punt the football. Now giving the Dolphins the ball. It's a 10-point game. You see Lamar Miller running up the middle. It's going to be a gain of 8. And at that point, it's about his longest run of the game. But then the next play, he's going to find Lamar Miller again. And this time, he's going to eclipse his last run. And this is going to be a gain of about 10. And that's going to be a first down. So now you see that squeeze right there as Tannehill squeezes that into Mike Wallace. He comes up with a nice catch. Great concentration. 2nd and 3. Tannehill's trying to get something going, but he gets brought down. And that's going to force a 3rd and 12 for the Dolphins. They need something going. They're going to find Mike Wallace deep, but he's going to end up dropping the football, as it was a great defensive play by the Baltimore Ravens. We went for a 4th down. We could not convert. So we end up giving the Baltimore Ravens great field position. And look at Dennis Pitta. He's going to make us pay, and he's going to go down to the 13-yard line off the nice run after the catch. Now 2nd and 9 from the 12. Joe Flacco's going to find Dennis Pitta again between 3 defenders. He's going to come up with a big-time catch. Now it's 3rd and 1. Donnell Ellerby's going to come up with a huge sack. As you see him celebrating, it's going to force them to a field goal. But what that's going to do, that's going to keep it a 2-possession ball game. So now the Dolphins, a minute left into the third quarter. In the third quarter, you see he's going to try to find Brandon Gibson. He's going to drop the ball on a very catchable pass, and that's going to set up the slip screen right here. But look at this. He gets no blocking as Daniel Thomas ends up getting tackled, and the Dolphins are going to be forced to punt it. Now in the fourth quarter, time is on the Ravens side, and look at this nice run, or nice catch, run after the catch. That's going to give the Ravens a first down. Now Joe Flacco is going to find Jacoby Jones. He's going to get a first down. Now the very next play, Flacco's going to drop back under center. He's going to find Torrey Smith, who comes up with a nice sideline grab, and that is only his first catch of the ball game. 3rd and 2, the Dolphins send everybody, and they're going to end up stopping Ray Rice, and they're going to be forced to kick the field goal. This is going to make the game 23-7. So now a 16-point ball game, still 2 possessions, but we do need a 2-point conversion on 2 consecutive touchdowns and end up tying the game up. You see 2nd and 2. We're going to hand off to Lamar Miller off the draw. He's going to go. He's going to get a first down. Now 1st and 10. Tannehill's going to look. He's going to find Dustin Keller, and he's going to truck a guy, make another guy miss, and he's going to end up getting a gain of 8 yards with about 6 minutes left in the ball game, which we need to get something going. He's going to find his tight end, Dustin Keller, again, and that's going to be a first down for the Miami Dolphins. Now 2nd and 7. Why not give it to Dustin Keller for a 3rd consecutive time? And that is going to be a first down for the Dolphins. So now 5 minutes left in the ball game. Tannehill's going to look. This time he's going to try to hit the seam route to Brandon Gibson, but that is picked off. And that is going to be your ball game, as the Baltimore Ravens were able to just run out the clock from there. And they're going to take this game 23-7. They're going to go to now 4-1 as the Dolphins drop to 3-2, heading into a bye week. So hopefully we can get everything situated, and we end up coming back after the bye week. We'll end up hosting the Buffalo Bills. So as always, if you're enjoying this series, please leave it a like. Please also subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.